It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And tonight should be an absolute battle of wills. Two teams that have been dominating as of late. Shaq, you've been here before. What can a club try to do to maintain its momentum?
Well, you got to understand what you're doing well, and you got to keep doing that. Don't switch it up now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Take nothing for granted.
Well, momentum can flip at any point, Ernie. So hustle plays can determine the outcome of this game. So I'm going to see who has that extra effort on the defensive and offensive end.
It is time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
Sit down, be humble, 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 sit down.
The Warriors have a Western Conference, and we've got time.
Well, Kevin,
thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. Hey, this is an interesting point in the season, Brent. You're in the middle of an 82-game schedule. Easy to lose focus. So that being said, how do coaches keep their guys mentally sharp, mentally prepared for each and every night?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Were you asking me something?
I was, Brent, and I'm not going to ask it again.
Oh, I
so
get
hopefully
it.
you
It's
heard some.
I'm kidding. That's one of the things, Kevin, I would say. Be creative with your practice scheduling. Maybe a couple more days off. You know, do something that's outside the norm so guys don't feel like it's the broken record portion of the season. I think some of the best coaches in our league keep it creative and light at this point in the year.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Sacramento, Fox is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Zach Randolph. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three.
Well, a favorite spot for KD there. He has no trouble converting from mid-range with his feet set or off the bounce.
Fox with it, and it's Aldridge picking him up. And the shot goes down.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here's Boss. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. They kick it out to Green. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green. Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
First free throw is good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Go back over the history of the Warriors, and something I'm quite familiar with growing up in the Bay Area. The fans of this team really suffered through a lot, now enjoying the golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball.
Now Fox. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Fox kicks to Randolph. No good, shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the three ball the way they did in that one.
Well, you see the snowball effect here when they start knocking down those shots, and once guys get it rolling, it's just impossible for the defense to contain that kind of firepower.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the made shot from Boss, passes it to Fox. 6 to shoot. Randolph a screen. Here's Hield, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hield's got his first bucket in this one. And the Warriors, as we all know, were a slumping franchise from the late 70s up until this current run. Only 6 playoff appearances from 1978 to 2012.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that, Kevin, because I was going to the games growing up as a kid in the Bay Area. But amazing to see that this franchise has found some success and that they found it in Oakland for the fans who have starved for this kind of play for so long. 40 years between championships, and now the golden era for the Golden State Warriors.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And Green gets it to go.
Draymond Green showing us some finishing touch around the rim.
Hield the pass to Muscala. They set the pick. Back to Hield. Fox dishes to Randolph. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
Now Randolph following Durant's three-point attempt. Here's Boss. Pass to Green. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
The Kings trailing. Fox with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Fox. Three-pointer. Hield buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 5 now.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Here's Boss. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
And not many players at that position, as explosive as he is in a close game, just rose up to the challenge.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Boss, guarded by Fox. Thompson in the corner. Now the pass to Boss. Hield on the double team. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
And Clay using his size down low to carve out just enough room, and then the high release point. Couldn't get to it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. We know the importance of ball movement, Brent, but when the offense bogs down, someone needs to get it done in isolation. Could you pick anybody who you would go to?
Yes, Kevin. He plays in Cleveland.
Yes.
Or the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers.
And his name is LeBron James.
Ah, yes.
Have you seen
LeBron
him play?
James.
Yeah, I'll take that guy.
Okay, that's a good guy. that's a real good guy.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
And the Warriors with the complete. Sacramento's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Cole Aldrich is out there with Green, and it's Boss in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Durant. That doesn't go either for Randolph. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Suns was superb. He scored 34 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Boss. Randolph with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Hill passes to Randolph. Fox kicks to Papagiannis. And here's Hill for 3, and Aldrich sends it back. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hill.
Oh, great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Now here is Hill, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Randolph with the ball, working on Aldridge. Now, here's Fox. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Kings pick up 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hields checked in for Papagiannis.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Fox, no good.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
No good from Durant.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Picked by Randolph. Fox kicks to Hill. Feeds it to Randolph. Over Thompson. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Hill. Randolph's got the game tied up here for the Kings. And the wide open shot from Green. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Fox. Outside Randolph. Dishes to Fox. Back to Randolph. It's Hill on the wing. Defended by Durant. Hill, no good.
And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
Out to Thompson. Passes it to Boss. The rebound by Hill. Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. He kicks it to Hill. Sacramento moving it around, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 2. Cauley Stein, a screen. Three-pointer, Hill. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Muscala gets the bucket.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Here's Aldridge, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Boss, guarded by Fox. Green, the pass to Boss. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And if you're open, Draymond Green will find you. He's got a great feel.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Fox dishes to Cauley Stein. To the paint. Shoots from 12. Again, Hield missing. Warriors leading by 3.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
And here is Fox following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Now, here's Fox. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Cauley Stein kicks to Randolph. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother them. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
And Randolph drops them both. Here's Curry with the 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Joerger. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside. So we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great. But we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Boss has been sensational.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
On the court right now for the Kings. Bogdanovich out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Fox. Then it's Hield. And it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
You know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up. He can face up. And he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game that's made him so effective.
Randolph sets a screen for Fox. He feeds it to Randolph. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Take a look at Boss. And it doesn't look like he'll make it into the field this year. It's still an honor to see your name up there among all those other great players.
Yeah, look, no doubt he's one of the more exciting players in our league. And maybe next year he'll pull in a few more votes.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Green, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, the defense was there. Draymond maybe didn't see it. Still converts.
The Kings trail by 4. Hield the pass to Bogdanovich. Now the feed to Fox. In the corner, it's Hield. Again, Hield missing.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. And they dodged a bullet there. Man, Sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. The dish to Hield. Randolph sets a screen for Hield. To the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Muscala.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Wells, he's checked in for Golden State. Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Fox. They get it back. Hield kicks to Fox. They set the screen. Back to Hield. Outside Bogdanovic. Stolen by Durant. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's got the ball. That one drops for him. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now, here's Fox. They kick out to Hield. Sacramento again missing. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Wells. And another 3 for Golden State. Brent, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years, statistically, of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a 2-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double-teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off guard.
And you love that, didn't you?
I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run-and-gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable with that.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
And the Kings making a change here. Hill's checked in. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for Sacramento. Teardrop shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Durant? First in shooting percentage, and he's as good as it gets from 3-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. The first free throw is good. Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry and motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I've loved is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now. And they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment.
Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Wells passes to Boss. Durant in the corner. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 10. Right side Hill. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks.
.105 left in the third. Now here is Hill. Defense is right there. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Outside Randolph. He dishes it to Fox. Lock at 6. Cauley Stein a screen. A step back shot here. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over the back call here.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
Try to make as good a decision as you can every time you have the basketball, but that time he attacked without thinking too much.
To the middle, and Hill over to help. Boss passes to Curry. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Fox dishes to Hill. Cauley Stein with a screen on Curry. Steps back and shoots. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Hill. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Boss, guarded by Fox. Here's Jones. The layup off target.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Joerger was reviewing with his team.
Hey, we got to get our pace back up. We got to run both ways, get into sets early and quick, and start hitting people again.
Dave Joerger looking for urgency, and it sounds like he also wants to see more physical play out there.
Yeah, and all of that to me means play harder. Leave nothing on the table. Let the chips fall where they may.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. A lot of length in the front court with Durant and Green. Steph Curry's out there with Boss, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry passes to Boss. Doubled by Fox. Durant with a wide open look. Here's Green. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Imagine that. Draymond Green bringing energy to the game. Where have I seen that before?
Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Steph Curry. Hey, Brent, what's more important, offense or defense? Some guys are great at both.
Well, offense is sometimes what you get paid for, Kevin, but defense is where you need a buy-in. And so to me, it's always the defense and the way that you construct that camaraderie on that end of the floor, that communication on that end of the floor, that's going to make the difference in your season.
Don't you love two-way players, though, guys that play hard at both ends? It's hard to do, but the guys that do it well really stand out.
Well, it's not football, Kevin. There's two sides that you have to play in basketball, and certainly the more equipped that you are to play both, the more playing time you're going to see for a coach.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Boss. Picked by Randolph. This year, kicks to Fox. Beyond the arc. And there's Labissiere. That's good on the assist by Fox. 9 points for Skal Labissiere. Here's Boss. Guarded by Fox. Got a hand on it. They recover it.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Shooting for Golden State, Cole Aldrich. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Aldrich. Second free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 15. Randolph kicks to Muscala. Fox dishes to Muscala. Kings moving the ball around. Thompson against Hill. Randolph sets a screen for Hill. Over Durant. Hill, no good. Warriors leading by 15. On the wing, Green. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, Draymond Green offensively right now is owning this game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
And therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive, but not committing turnovers.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Skal Labissiere. Now, here's Fox. Hill has the open look. Muscala, the second chance points on the tip in.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Aldridge kicks to Durant. There's the double team with Randolph. And again, Draymond Green. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Now here is Hill. Back to Muscala. Outside Randolph. Bogdanovich against Durant. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Kevin Durant with one.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Durant. Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kev.
He is.
Pretty surprised he missed that shot. The defense was decent, but not really a factor.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Hield kicks to Randolph. Green with the block.
Oh, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Hey, Brent, when you look at the All-Star balloting, it's amazing how many worthy point guards have to be left off the roster. How'd the league end up with so many great players at that position all at once? It's an amazing story.
It has been an incredible crop. I mean, really the golden era of point guards. And the one guy who I feel really badly for over the course certainly of the last 5 or 6 seasons is one Mike Conley. Any coach in the league would take Mike Conley at the drop of a hat, yet he's dealing with, over the course of his career, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Tony Parker, Steve Nash, Chauncey Billups, Chris Paul. Should I go on, Kevin? It is a very, very tough position.
Those names, it says it all. And so it's Golden State with it after the miss from Buddy Hield.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Durant.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Draymond Green is a versatile big man, constantly scanning the floor so he can set up teammates. And with great shooters like that, why wouldn't you?
Now, here's Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Papagiannis kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Boss. It's good from about 19 feet. Boss has got 12 points in just the second half.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room. Muscala sinks the three-pointer. Muscala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love to see it when he pulls up from the outside. A big guy with tremendous range is a prized commodity in today's NBA.
Boss, no good. Sacramento's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hield can't hit.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Here's Durant, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got 19 points.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Hield kicks to Muscala. To the inside. And Fox gets it to go.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Boss, guarded by Fox.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Boss.
Really liked the ball movement all night long. He was excellent at setting the table for his guys. Table for 4.
Here's Fox. The Warriors making the shot. 40 seconds left in the game. Hield kicks to Papagiannis. 5 to shoot. Fox with it. Picked up by Thompson. On the wing, Hield. Kicks it to Fox. Pass to Papagiannis. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Again, Hield missing.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Yeah.
Great game, DJ.
Thanks.
Listen, the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Okay. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Right this way.
Hey, this is Shaq, and just like I called, you went for another double-double. How are you able to get this offense into flow so easily?
Diesel, when you have the talent that I do, man, it's natural to just want to give back to the rest of the team. I mean, that's why I'm such a great teammate. You know, I always make sure that I don't hog the spotlight, even though I could score more if I wanted to. You know what I mean? I guess it's just because I'm a really good person. Hashtag humble and blessed.
And follow me at hashtag Shaq.